in blood.
This is the one and only boxing guru, aka Wilder Hater, for this episode of Under the Microscope. With less than 30 days to go, it's getting critical for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Man, I'm excited for this fight. This is the third and final fight. Is history going to be made with Fury and AJ fighting for the unified, undisputed heavyweight championship that avoided Britain or English for over 100 years? Or is Deontay Wilder going to get redemption? To redeem himself after all his critics, after all his haters, after all the naysayers who said Deontay Wilder couldn't do it? In my opinion, the smarter man is going to win this fight. Not the best man, but the smartest man. The man who has the right master plan. First, we're going to start with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is doing excellent mid work. He's trying to transition his boxing skills, like the guru, aka Wilder Hater, said back a couple years ago when I told him, and everybody thought I was hating on him. But I knew this point was going to come because I told everybody I was his anointed messenger. I still am his anointed messenger. In this video, I will show you and give you details why Deontay Wilder can win this fight if he sticks to the game plan that the guru is going to give. If he don't want to lose, he has to follow my clues, because this is very important to Deontay Wilder to get redemption. I like the videos and the work him and Malik Scott is doing, because it's going to be very critical in setting up Deontay Wilder's punches that's going to keep Tyson Fury at bay. It's very critical. But the key that Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott has to remember is very critical. They got to be able to fight on the inside or to be able to keep the distance. As simple as that. That's going to be the keys if Wilder going to get redemption or he's going to lose again. Wilder being able to move his feet out of harm's way when Tyson Fury come bulling in like a locomotive. Wilder definitely has to be able to stand his ground and throw the right punches at the right time to hold Fury at bay. It's going to be very critical because those videos he's been doing on Instagram, they look good, but those are not going to be effective without the right movement to keep Fury at bay and to keep Fury off track. So those are going to be key, because this fight going to be closer than Deontay Wilder's long arms and Tyson Fury long arms, because Tyson Fury definitely want to make it a chest-to-chest match so he can lay on Wilder, wrestle with Wilder, and get out of the way of Wilder power, because Wilder has to have length to get power off that he needs to really do damage against you. So Wilder definitely has to realize that. He has to come out aggressive in the first initial round. Wilder definitely has to come out pumping his stick, but ready to retreat a couple steps back to be able to drop a right hand to the chest and then come back with a left hook or uppercut, because Tyson Fury gonna definitely try to bull in. Let me repeat that again so you can get it clearly. Wilder in the first initial round has to come out, meet Tyson Fury in the center of the ring. The center of the ring is very important because it gives you enough steps to go back and to circle out. But if you don't meet him in the center of the ring, you ain't going to have enough movement around the ring before you hit the ropes, and he'll be able to bully you back to the ropes. So it's very key that Wilder meets him in the center of the ring, double jab, and then shoot the right hand to the chest, then come back with a hook, because Tyson Fury going to try to pull back out of range and then come back into range. That's where the hook or the uppercut will be effective. Or secondly, Deontay Wilder's second right hand coming down the pipe. So that's going to be very critical for Deontay Wilder. And his foot movement in and out. He definitely has to pull out because Tyson Fury is looking to come in. Listen to me carefully. Deontay Wilder definitely going to have to pull out from the center of the ring, because Fury gonna want to come in because he want to get distance. He want to close the distance against Wilder. He don't want Wilder to get no leverage, none of that Instagram photo shots. He don't want none of those punches like on Instagram to come to pass. He want to make it an inside Mike Tyson type of fight. That's how Fury game plan to win this fight. If Wilder is not successful of moving his feet and going outside and keeping Fury from getting in the inside, he will lose the fight, because that's the only key in Wilder, and throwing the right punches. Wilder, in my opinion, is the favorite for me. He's definitely the favorite, but that don't mean he's going to win. That don't mean I'm saying he's going to win. I'm giving details because I'm his anointed messenger. Keys to win. It's up to Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott to pull this through. Deontay Wilder definitely has to be focused and ready at all times, because, like I said, this is a critical fight. The smartest man going to win. And like I said, Deontay Wilder has to understand the real estate in the ring, and he got to understand where to throw his punches at, the target. The target is very critical. He cannot jump the gun throwing for Fury head, because Fury going to pull out of range. Deontay Wilder has to be patient and throw for the chest to land contact. Once he land contact, his natural momentum of throwing punches will come together, whether it's a hook or a jab or uppercut. It's naturally going to flow for him. But he got to land the initial punch, because if he don't, he's going to fall off base. And that's very critical in Deontay Wilder winning and losing his fight. Thinking carefully how to place punches. If you look back at some of the greats who set up and came back from a loss, they thought it clearly. Like Evander Holyfield, when he was trained by Emmanuel Stewart for the Riddick Bowe second fight. Holyfield lost the first fight because of pride, trying to bang with the bigger man instead of boxing. But when he got to the Kronk Gym in Detroit with Emmanuel Stewart sat him down, showed him boxing, punch placement, and when to rumble on the inside. He definitely taught Holyfield more foot movement, balance, so he can handle the big guy. With Wilder, it's going to have to be similar to that. He's going to have to be disciplined. He's going to have to channel his energy, because as being a one-punch knockout artist, you can load up, you can be anxious to land it, because you know once you land it, it's going to be effective. But with Wilder, he's going to have to set it up right and it correctly if he want to win this. So this is going to be intriguing to see if Deontay Wilder have the fortitude, the mind state, and the discipline to do this, because he's trying to intervene against history. So it's going to take all that and some for him to be victorious. These are the words of the one and only boxing guru for this episode. Deontay Wilder, Road to Redemption.
Subscribe to me if you want more of the Boxing Guru Show.
Come get it. 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 Come get it.